Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brina and I am so excited for today's video. I'm sure you can tell by the title, but I'm going to be reviewing these bad boys. I am so excited for this. I actually got these as a birthday present from my sweet, sweet husband. My birthday is not until tomorrow, but he gave me one too many hints about what he got me and I was able to figure it out and convince him to let me open it early so that way I could film this video today. There is also a brush set that goes with this, but he knows that I already have too many brushes as it is, so he did not give me the brush set, but we're going to be playing with the palette and testing out the beauty sponges. Can we just take a second to admire how adorable this packaging is? It brings me back to my childhood and I just love it so much. So let's go ahead and open up the palette. Oh, just look at how cute this is. Apparently that does not want to stay in there. It's just like a notebook. Oh my gosh, this is everything. Look at these shades. We have the whole entire rainbow in here. Oh, I'm so excited to play. I'm just sitting here admiring this palette because it's so pretty and I'm trying to decide what we're gonna do today. There aren't a whole lot of shimmery shades, but for the ones that are in here, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. This is by far the best birthday present I have ever received. So let's get to playing. I'm gonna open these up. This is way more difficult to open than I had anticipated it to be. What is going on here? Why can't I open it? Oh, there we go. So we got a pink one, a green one, and then these three little ones, a blue, yellow, and purple. Honestly, I have to say I am pleasantly surprised at how soft these are. I've used a Morphe sponge before, but I don't remember them being this soft. Oh, I didn't even realize these are called bubblegum beauty sponges, and everything about this collection is just perfect, honestly. And yeah, I'm excited to try this stuff out. So I think I'll get one of the big ones wet and then one of the little ones, and we can use the little ones for like my eyes and other little details. I don't really love little sponges just because I kind of feel like they're a little bit pointless. You can do it all with a big one, but for the sake of trying stuff out, I'm gonna go ahead and give them both a try. So I'm gonna go get these wet real quick. I was not expecting this to grow that much. Wow. Okay. Now I kind of see why they also included these little ones. This one did not really grow. Okay. It is like double the size of the other one. So yeah, that's interesting. As always, I'm going to start with the eyes and prime them. I'm going to use the Dose of Hues Meet Your Color Concealer in the shade Fair. Just get those bangs out of the way. I have tried a Morphe beauty sponge before, but I don't remember them being this soft, and I'm very excited to try this. So let's just go ahead and get to it. I've got to do something about these bangs. They're getting a little long. I need to trim them. I don't really know if I want to trim them again. Either trim them or let them grow back out. I got to make a decision though. All right, enough anticipation. Let's get to it. Ooh, this? Oh, wow. Okay, she blended good. Wow. Kind of speechless. I really was not expecting the beauty sponges to be as great as they are. Okay, yeah, these are definitely gonna be my new favorites. So I've been seeing a lot of different looks that people are creating using these palettes, and I haven't really noticed anybody using the shimmery shades. I've really just been seeing a bunch of matte looks. So I'm thinking that I want to use some shimmery shades so we can give those a try. We're going to be using some mattes. I'm really not sure what I want to do. Obviously a colorful look, but what kind of colorful look is the question. I'm thinking I'm going to draw some inspiration from the palette and we'll go from there. Oh, I forgot to mention, it also has a mirror in here, so that's nifty. I mean, I'm not really sure how many people are gonna use this mirror, but it's cute. Oh, I didn't even notice this. So it has this little like message on it, and then down here it says this palette belongs to, and you can put your name in it. I think I'm gonna have to do that just because I'm so excited. Oh, this palette is everything. It's probably gonna be the one I'm gonna use all the time now, so just be prepared for that. So I'm going to first start with Sunflower, and I'm going to put that in my crease on the inner corner. Oh my, look at that pigment. Seriously, guys, I am loving this palette already. How is that even possible? This palette is just perfect. It is everything I could have ever wished for. Oh, definitely did not know I needed it in my life, but now that it is here, I don't think I could live without it. And then I'm going to use the same brush. Next, I'm going to dip into Hunter, the orange shade, using the same brush, like I said. And then we're just gonna blend that into where I finished the yellow off. We're gonna go for a whole rainbow on my eyes today. Just seems fitting for this palette. Now I'm going to take a clean brush and dip into Puppy Love. And then we're gonna pop that right next to the orange. My God, these, I really am just blown away by how amazing this palette is, you guys. I had pretty high hopes and this palette has already exceeded my expectations. I really did not expect it to be this good. That pigment is everything. And look at how they blend together. Oh my gosh. So excited. So for the purple, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to mix Lollipop and Violet and Velvet. So the two more purple shades, either one of them isn't quite the shade that I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna mix them two. So just gonna tap into both of them, pop that right next to the, oh yes, that's the shade we were looking for. Right next to the pink. So pretty. If you're into colorful looks, absolutely this is the palette for you. I've tried quite a few palettes with more bright colors in them, and let me tell you, this is definitely by far the best colorful palette I have ever tried. I feel like I lost a little bit of that pink, so I'm gonna just dip back into it and pop a little bit more on there. There we go. And then I'm going to finish off the outer corner using Angel Kitty and Takani for the outer corner. This time I'm just going in with Angel Kitty for a little bit more of a vibrant blue, and then I'm going to pick up a little bit more purple to blend the two together. Alright, now that we got a nice rainbow going on, I'm gonna pop the same thing on the other eye and then we can do something with the lid. So I went ahead and cut the crease, and now what I'm thinking I'm going to do is, I'm thinking I want like a leopard print wing or something. So I'm going to, on the lid, go ahead and I'm gonna go in with the shimmery shades. So like the yellow one, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing that I did on the crease, but with the shimmery shades. And then I'll go back in with concealer to carve out the wing, and then we can go from there. Starting with Casey and Camus on the inner corner. Oh, this is the perfect yellow shimmer. I have been looking for this my whole entire life. This palette just keeps getting better, you guys. So pretty. And then I'm just going to flip this brush over and dip into Sasha and Shanty. Oh, so pretty. This one I am struggling a little bit more to pick up on the brush, but once I get the pigment pretty packed onto this one, ooh, she's just as pretty as the rest. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna go into Priscilla, just because this one has been calling my name ever since I opened this palette. It's not quite as purple as I was hoping it would be, so I'm going to add a little bit of a Rainbow Majesty to that. And lastly, we got Spotty and Dotty. Oh, I'm loving these shimmers, you guys. I'm gonna pop the same thing on the other eye, and then I'm still not sure what I'm doing next, but I'll come up with something. There are people talking outside, so I really hope you guys can't hear that, but I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do next. I'm kind of thinking I don't really want to mess with the eyes anymore. I really am loving how they have turned out, so I'm thinking I'm gonna move on to foundation, do my base, and then maybe we'll add something fun somewhere on a different part of my face. I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like I probably should have mentioned that I got the Forest palette. That is the one with the tiger on it. And then they also have the Prancing Eunice one, and that has unicorns on it. And then there's also an alien one, but they are all the same on the inside. They are all the 35B palette. All right, now let's go on with foundation. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Can't talk today. I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape foundation. This is in the shade Porcelain Beige. And now let's give this big bad boy a try. I have a feeling I'm gonna love it just as much as the little one. Oh, seriously, I'm kind of thinking that I love these more than a beauty blender now. I've been strictly using beauty blenders for the last few months, occasionally throwing in a Luxie beauty sponge, but yeah, this 1000% these sponges are worth the money. Oh, look at that smooth base it's giving me. It is blending everything so well. Honestly, I kind of hate Shape Tape foundation just because I always have a really hard time blending it. But look at how well this is blending. I have to say, out of all of the shimmery shades I use, I feel like the yellow is probably my favorite. It went on very effortlessly, and look at how pigmented that is. It is very gorgeous. I mean, they're all amazing, but the shimmery shades, in my opinion, did not really perform quite as well as the mattes, but the payoff is definitely worth it, so it's whatever. For my concealer, I think what I'm going to do is blend one eye using the big sponge and one eye using the little sponge, just so we can see if there is a big difference between how the two blend out under the eye. I really cannot get over how amazing this collection is, you guys. For real. These bubblegum sponges are, honestly, these are the best sponges I have ever used in my whole entire life. I cannot get over how effortless the blending is, and with the eyeshadows, the same thing. They all blend out amazingly. They have so much pigment. This is definitely the collaboration I think we all needed and did not know that we needed it this badly. So that was pretty easy with the big one. Let's see how the little one works. It definitely is taking longer to blend it out using the little one, but it gets into the little crevices better. Obviously, that is the whole point of using a little one. I just don't know that it makes that big of a difference that every time I do my makeup I'm gonna wanna use two different sponges and wash two different sponges. I mean, it's just a whole thing. I'm sure there will be times where I'll find the little one useful, but for like everyday makeup, I don't really see the point, you know? They're definitely nice, just not the most practical. I really think they blended everything out the same, just it went a whole lot faster using this one. So I'm gonna finish up my base and then we can come back and play with the eyeshadow palette a little bit more because I finally decided what I want to do with it. I lied. While my face bakes, I'm gonna go ahead and do my under eyes, and for those I'm thinking I'm just gonna go ahead and sweep some green under there because we have not played with the green at all, and I feel like I should probably do that. I was thinking Zoomer and Zorbit, which is this one right here, but I actually think I want to go with the shimmery shade for my under eyes just because that one's a lot brighter. And I think it'll look a little bit better with the eye look we have going on. So I'm going in with Peekaboo instead. Let's give this mirror a try. Ooh, this green shade is definitely competing with that shimmery yellow. It is going on just as smooth and pigmented as that one. I feel like the shimmer is a little bit much, so I am gonna go back into a little bit of Zoomer and Zorbit just to kind of tone it down a little bit. Oh, this shade is also very pretty. I'm mostly just going to keep this on the outer half of the eye. We got some annoying neighbors today, let me tell you. We got some little kids screaming, we got some adults talking way too loudly, and now we got what looks to be a 30-year-old man driving an RC car around. Hopefully you can't hear any of that, but now I'm going to finish up my base and then we'll come back and play with the palette some more. Alright, I finished everything up. For lashes, I'm wearing these Dye Silk ones. I got them off of Amazon. Everything I used on my face today I will link down below, and I used the Wet n Wild Megaglo highlighting powder to highlight my inner corners, and this is in the shade Caught in Your Web. I'm not really sure if you can still get this. I've looked for it. I'm not sure. I will try to link this down below too, but it is a very pretty holographic highlighter and I thought it would be perfect for today's colorful look, and I really think that it pulled the eyes together. Now let's get to the playing part. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna do like a little leopard print thing here, and what I was originally going to do was just use eyeliner for the leopard print, but I noticed that there's this black down here, so now I'm thinking maybe I should use the black. I'm just gonna use eyeliner. It's gonna be way easier that way. I'm gonna use this little brush to apply the shadows, and then I have this e.l.f. daily brush cleaner that I can use in between the shades so that way we don't get any cross-contamination. So I think I'm just going to pick up random shades and place them in various spots on my face, and then go ahead and add the eyeliner. Next, I'm gonna go in with Buzz. Now Lollipop. Sky. Dancing Dolphins. Ooh, that is a very pretty Christmas green shade. And then I'm going to finish it off with Angel Kitty. For liner, I'm going to use the NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner, and this is obviously in black. And my key to using this liner is whenever I pull it out of the tube, I swirl it around up here. That just gets rid of the majority of the product, so I'm not going in way too heavy with it. And then I'm just going to draw the little outlines. These are a lot harder to draw on your face than they are on your nails, let me tell you that much. They're not perfect, but that is the beauty of leopard prints. They don't have to be perfect. This is my finished look using the new Morphe and Lisa Frank collaboration palette, and I have to say I'm kind of really digging this. I had originally planned on, I just keep looking at myself in the monitor over there because I think it looks so much better than it does in my mirror, but I really thought I was just gonna wipe this off when I got done, but I kind of think I'm gonna wear it all day. I really love how it turned out. Oh, this is so much fun, you guys. It's been a while since I've really played with makeup like this and done something fun, and this palette was exactly what I needed in my life to inspire me to do that again. I really can't stop smiling because I'm just so happy. This palette, oh, she is everything. You can guarantee I'm going to be playing with it for the next month. At least. Pretty much every video I do from here on out, probably going to be using this palette. So all in all, I highly recommend this palette if you cannot tell. The shades are wonderful. They blend amazingly. My only little not really loving it thing is that this shade just kind of takes a little bit of working with to get that pigment fully on there, but once you do, it is so worth it. That is the only negative thing I guess I could say about this palette. I wouldn't even really call that a negative. There's not a whole lot of fallout in the pan really even. There is a little bit. I didn't have any fallout on my face. Ignore the mascara that I apparently smudged down there, but I'm speechless. The palette, it's just this whole collection. I kind of wish I had the brushes now because I'm sure they're just as amazing as this palette and the bubblegum sponges. Ugh. I'm just so happy with it. Everything, ooh. I really don't have words, so I'm just gonna end this video here. Let me know in the comments what you think of how this look turned out. Also, let me know if you're gonna have to pick yourself up one of these because it is the best palette I have ever used, and that's a lot of palettes. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!